Puff. I like.
There.
And welcome back to 30 minutes of comic book chaos.
Chaos,
Yo.
chaos, chaos.
Chaos ensues. Chaos ensues.
There you go.
Doing, that time we drew the monsters from Middle Earth. So this ought to be very, very interesting. It goes up into quite a few of y'all's forte here. We'll start off who's in here. We'll start with the top there. Thomas, you want to introduce yourself, say who you are, what you did when you go to the bathroom, whatever you want.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Thomas Florimati.
Yeah, you're the only one.
Been doing comics since early 90s, and now I'm just sitting here drawing some monsters.
All right, Andy, you go on up.
I'm Andy Childress from BubbleWorldComics.com, and I am drawing a Bilbo Baggins from Rankin Bass.
The best version.
Yeah.
I'm Stephen Butler. I'm the old man of the group. Been doing comics since the Cretaceous period. I am drawing.
That sounds yummy.
I am. Yeah, it is. It is. Tastes like chicken. I am drawing one of the wizard Saruman's Uruk-hai warriors, which is like a orc, like a super duper superfied orc character. So that's what I'm doing.
All right, Brian.
I'm Brian LeBlanc, illustrator of ill renown.
Illustrator.
I'm a Randy Savage of the Plains.
Oh yeah!
All right.
Are you stepping into it? I mean, and then finally, our newbie for tonight, we have Geoffrey Gwynn.
All right. Hey, name is Geoffrey Gwynn. Just like Scott said, how are y'all? Yeah, I'm a comic illustrator. I'll be drawing tonight an Uruk-hai. Sorry, Scott. I mean, Steve. I wasn't trying to bite what you were doing, but yeah, we'll be doing an Uruk-hai with a blade, hopefully, with Bilbo Baggins in the blade, kind of like the Todd McFarlane homage covers that always have to do that with the blade and stuff. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Hopefully.
We have two people in here. Josh 4760 shot off from Alexandria.
All right. What's up?
Cool. Awesome. Welcome.
We have somebody from Los Angeles, Roberta.
Wow.
Nice.
Fantastic.
And then we have Tony Proper, said he wanted to say hey to everyone, especially Steven. Got some time away from the hospital with his grandmother. Thought you want here to say hi.
Good job. Tony's a good guy. He's an awesome guitar player.
McGlynn 111 says howdy, y'all.
Hey, McGlynn.
Hey. How goes it?
All right. So what was the thought of tonight's theme here?
Well, we needed something really big butt for the end of the year.
Yeah. You need to go out with a bang.
Yeah.
I can't even remember which one of us offered this one up, but when it came up, I'm like, yeah, I want to do that.
If I had to take a shot in the park, it had to be Brian.
Oh man.
Well, that's why
and I said J.R.R. Tolkien.
That was you. Okay. Then you started it. And I said, Brian, I knew Brian was going to be doing the Balrog. So that's what you're doing, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, awesome.
Also, the Camagongs on here, they said Lala says hello.
Lala.
Awesome. Hello, Lala.
Hello.
Hello. So we just said ball. Is the correct term Balrog or Barlog for the?
It's a Balrog. Balrog. Balrog.
Okay. Well, Well, guess what? That's crazy. The boxer in Street Fighter is also named Balrog. I was planning on drawing both of them guys fighting on a Street Fighter cover somewhere down the road. It wouldn't be
Okay.
much of a fight. Wouldn't be much of a fight, but,
Right.
but but because they share the same name, I just thought it would be something nifty. Yeah,
He
yeah.
can
I'm
just say,
crazy.
"You shall not pass."
Yeah, there we go. That too.
Yeah.
That too.
Get over here.
You shall not.
Yeah, right.
You shall not. Or you can say
Brian, you
like,
had your gummies today? Just saying.
No, I actually not today. Today I'm actually, sober.
Your gummy.
You're
free?
just comfortable.
I'm comfortable. I'm in a
Awesome.
good place lately.
Awesome.
Well, I've got a question for everybody. When
uh-oh.
was the first? When did you start reading? Would you read The Hobbit first or the Lord of the Rings first? What did you guys read?
I read
Andy, why
The
don't you
Hobbit.
go?
I read the Hobbit. Well, first of all, I saw The Hobbit in the first grade, the TV movie,
Yeah.
and
The
then
animated thing. Yeah.
animated Rankin Bass, and it was the 70s. And then in seventh grade, our seventh grade English teacher gave us a
Don't
choice
lie. You never made it to seventh grade.
between The Hobbit and Tom Sawyer, and our class just hands down went with The Hobbit. And I had to read it twice because I got too far ahead of the class and had to turn around and reread it. And then that summer, my brother bought, he was 8 years older than me, he bought the Lord of the Rings paperbacks.
Oh, dear.
And he remembered that he did not like to read, so he gave them to me.
Wow.
And
He remembered after he got them.
yeah, that,
Wow.
that's about
Well,
right.
I tell you what, if you were trying to read something, those books are kind of tough to read.
Oh, I loved them, but the Silmarillion,
As a beginner.
I hated the Silmarillion.
That's a history, though. That's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
why it's like
Yeah,
reading history.
Yeah, I think that there's a reason why it didn't get released until after he passed away.
As good as a book with the recording of it's really good. The audio.
I don't think I could deal with the recording of it.
Well,
But you know, it was so
Every
funny.
time you watch it, you're dealing with a recording of it.
Yeah. Even after I watched the movie
Yes,
in the first
smarty
grade, I would literally have dreams where I would be sitting in front of my TV watching the movie from start to finish all the way through. That was before we had VCRs.
Wow.
So
Now, I've done that. I've recorded movies on a tape recorder. I think that might have been one of them that I did that with, just so I could listen to the sound, like the soundtrack, you know.
Andy's so old, he had it on 8mm.
I will say this: the first time I rented it was on Laserdisc.
oh,
Wow.
yeah.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I used to rent it a lot on Laserdisc.
Well, all right.
You had to flip it over at Gullum.
Okay.
I
You met
just found
Gullum
it
at
weird.
the top, you ejected it, flipped it over, stuck it back in, and started the movie back.
Isn't that crazy? It was like a laser album record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I
Well,
remember when I was younger, I think I've owned the three books, the Lord of the Ring books, 2 or 3 times in my life. And the first time I had them, I couldn't get through the first book. And then when the movies, the newer movies came out, when was that? What, 10 years, 20 years ago now?
Mhm.
2001.
So before, the first movie came out, I'm like, I told my wife Renee, I'm like, I'm gonna try to read and get through these books. And so I bought them again, and I did read the first book while in between doing caricatures out at Disney and stuff. I did get the first book read, and then it got somewhere through it. It was tough for me to read with all of the description of everything. He'd walk into a meadow and he'd describe every leaf in the thing. I'm like, I don't need to read all that. So by the time I got done with the first book, I was like, at first it started off with like every other page. I would just skip a page and still get plenty of the story. Yeah. So I just had a tough time through it.
Now, The Hobbit is different. It's not. It was
Right.
created to be like a standalone book, and it was almost like a, I don't know,
For
fairy
kids,
tale
almost, wasn't
kids
For
book.
kids,
Yeah, like something
Yeah.
he did for his kids to read to them at night. And so therefore it made it a different reading experience than Lord of the Rings. You start reading Lord of the Rings, it's like, oh my God, I'm in something heavy. I remember
For sure.
Mitch had not a DVD, a cassette tape set of the Lord of the Rings, and it was
Yeah.
by a full cast. This was like back in the 80s, I guess it
Oh, you
was.
talking about like
And
the
we
book,
listened.
book on tape?
No, it wasn't a book. It was an actual, like a BBC production.
Okay.
I think it might have been a radio show that they,
Oh yeah,
but it
yeah,
was the
yeah. One of the
entire,
serials.
it was the entire thing, and it was pretty awesome. And we listened to
Actually, I
that till we
found
just
it.
about wore
It's
it
in
out.
here in the office. We had packed up some of his stuff and moved it in a little storage
Yeah.
thing here. And there's a
Yeah.
big thing, and I found that thing. He's got like probably, oh God, 6 or 7 boxes of cassette
Yeah, he
tapes
had so
and
many
nothing
of
but
those.
old serials like X-1 and
He let
The
me borrow
Shadow and all that stuff.
Shadow, all that stuff.
I had those for a while.
Yeah.
He let me borrow them.
Well,
Yeah.
my very
I
first,
was trying to put them onto. I was going to put them onto a drive for him, but the problem is you have to play them at real time in order to record them.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
my
Go ahead,
my
Gwen.
first experience, my first experience was not with the books. Unfortunately, it was just like Andy, I guess, with the Rankin Bass film,
Yeah.
and
Me
it
too.
nearly got me kicked out the house as a kid because I kept walking around talking about where there's a whip, there's a way. So it was like everything was just so catchy in that thing, and
Man, that
like
song
I
did
said,
get stuck in your head.
yeah, it did. It did. It almost like
Uh-huh.
it was almost like
Good old way.
the Wizard of Oz with the oh wee yo
Yep.
yo.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yep. Right there.
my mom was on several occasions like, I will put you out this house, kid. I'm not finna listen to that all day.
I brought
It
you
was
into
terrible.
this world.
Yeah,
I can take you
exactly.
out.
Exactly. It was bad, but yeah, I remember that distinctly. That Rankin Bass flick was something else. It was the boss. It was the boss.
Yes.
So
Now that was the Return of the King. That was the second.
that was Return of the King.
And you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
I just ordered
yeah.
that. I haven't watched it, but I
Yeah.
just got it on DVD just the other day, literally. So now
Okay.
I got both of them.
You can,
Now,
you
have
can
y'all
stream
seen the Ralph Bakshi version of the Lord of the Rings?
yes,
No.
and it got on my nerves.
Uh-oh.
Why did it get on your
Uh-oh.
nerves, Andy?
Uh,
We got a story here.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, they just ended it somewhere in the middle. They just
Oh, yeah.
they
Right.
tried to even go
It was
to
after the
end.
Battle of Helm's Deep.
Yeah, and then the other was just the way they was that retroscope or whatever.
Rotoscope.
Rotoscope. Yeah.
Rotoscope.
Yeah.
I wasn't
And-
as big of a fan of that.
Yeah, it was kind of on the sloppy side, the way they
Yeah, it
used it. I mean, it just looked like they were literally drawing over actual people.
Yeah.
You know that,
That's
what
and
they were doing.
but it all looked muddy. It was like, well, they were on a budget kind of a thing, and
And the
it
first time
showed.
First time I rented it in the VCR store, I thought I was getting the Rankin Bass Return of the King, and I wasn't.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so that sort of.
man.
Now I loved what they did with some of the Gollum. I loved his version of Gollum, but you're right. It ended. Most of the people going into that didn't know that it was just going to be half the book or half the series or whatever, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which explained why they called it Return of the or whatever, Return of the King, and because Lord of the Rings. No, they called it Lord of the Rings, and it's Return
They
of the
did.
King. Rankin Bass called theirs.
But if you look at it, if you study it, Peter Jackson took quite a bit of scenes from the Ralph Bakshi thing, especially at the beginning where the ring wraiths were after him and where they had to hide under that tree, and that ring wraith was sniffing around for him. Got off. That was straight up from the Bakshi show.
Yeah.
So anyway, it had its
Okay.
merits. The Balrog was pretty cheesy, though. I'm sure Brian's going to kick that one's butt.
Pressure. That orc is.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
And you
before
know-
I forget about it too, I discovered the other night, if you have HBO Max, Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues.
The
is on
Electric
there.
Boogaloo.
I don't know if
Oh,
y'all-
the one they just filmed.
yes, it's already on there.
Holy
And
smoke.
was gonna
I
wait-
didn't even
I
know
was
they were
gonna
done
wait
with it.
on New Year's Eve, but I decided to go ahead and watch it anyway. And there's one line in there I actually love. I guess he's talking about a movie. It's a zombie movie in a nursing home called Night of the Assisted Living Dead.
Night of the what?
Assisted Living Dead.
Come on, man. No
Oh,
way. No way, no way, no way. Come
Oh,
on.
it's freaking amazing.
you know, Cammy and Derek were in a extras in one of those scenes.
In Night
Really?
of the Assisted Living Dead.
No, the Spinal Tap.
That's cool. What, did they film it down here?
It was in New Orleans or something, I think.
Okay. That's cool. Have to look
This
for them.
is definitely.
Well, anybody got anything coming up?
Uh,
Y'all broke? I mean, what? Come on now.
You know, this is a good opportunity to talk about what we're going to do for a big contest next
Oh
week. We're
yeah,
gonna-
there you go.
Oh,
Tommy.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect
we're gonna
segue.
put perfect. Oh, that's pretty cool, Brian. We're going to next week. We're not going to announce what we're doing. It's going to be a mystery show, and it's going to be a big contest. So you guys that are watching, what we need you to do is you're going to have to guess what the theme that we're drawing. Everybody's drawing. We're all going to be drawing the same theme, but we're all going to draw something different. And you have to guess the theme and who we're drawing. And whoever gets it the quickest is going to win. So if there's 5 of us drawing, you're going to get all 5 drawings.
What?
So it's going to be yep. Unless Andy doesn't want to give up his drawing.
I'll give up mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's not
uh,
going to be any prompts or anything. You're just
No,
going
we're
to
not
start
gonna tell
watching, and you got to
We're just-
guess, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch, and then you're gonna have to start guessing, and so okay. But what we need for you to do, because we're trying to get our viewership up, what we need everybody to do is jump over to the YouTube 30 Minutes of Comic Book Chaos page, and you need to subscribe to it. So you have to be subscribed to win. And then we need you to jump on over to the Facebook 30 Minutes of Comic Book Chaos over there, and follow us over both of those things. And if you do that, then post on the YouTube channel what you think were the theme of the night, and then who each of us is drawing. So you'll go, oh, and so okay, let's say we're drawing everybody. You look at it, and we're drawing these cute little blue characters, right? So obviously that's the Smurf. So okay, that's a Smurf. No, this is not what we're doing.
That could be
So
the
y'all
Smurf.
don't be putting this in. And then you can say, well, Andy's drawing Brainy Smurf, Thomas is drawing Brawny, or whatever. Steven's
Hefty.
drawing Ugly Smurf. I don't know what the name of the Smurfs were. Somebody's drawing
Jeffrey's
Gargamel.
drawing Crack Whore Smurf. And
Look out.
Smurf. That's right.
Look out. Look
Hey.
out.
But
That's
This
what
is a
I'm
kid
saying.
show,
that'll be,
Andy.
Yeah.
be next week.
oh,
Come on. That gummit.
Yeah, so it's a
Yeah.
chance for everybody
Dad, burn it.
to win. You can, well, not everybody's going to win. One person's going to win a whole bunch of stuff. So that'll be next week, and that'll be on Tuesday. So whatever Tuesday is of next week.
but just know Smurfs are going to be the last thing we're going to be drawing next
We're not
week.
drawing those Smurfs, so that'll be the 6th.
Yeah.
So Tuesday, January 6th is the big contest. And like I said, all you got to do to win is make sure that you're following us on the Facebook page, and then liking us or subscribing on the YouTube page, because we need to get those, because I'm looking at the analytics. We're getting a ton of people watching our stuff, but just, people don't click the like
commenting.
button. And also we need y'all to jump on there and subscribe or whatever, just so Facebook will like us, and YouTube will like us, and then we're going to give you somebody's going to win something big.
We just want to be.
Now it's not going to be the Powerball winning. Who did y'all win the Powerball, by the way? Because nobody told me if y'all won.
Wasn't
We
me.
just want to be loved.
The
None of us are in
$1.7 billion.
Arkansas.
Nice.
Wasn't me.
I like
Avery,
Unfortunately.
you didn't sneak over to Arkansas to buy that ticket, so nobody
I
would
didn't.
know
I
about it.
did not. I promise you, I would have let you guys know, and I promise you, drinks would have been on me. I'd have been drinking milk, but drinks would have been on me. Whatever y'all wanted, I promise you. But no, it wasn't me.
Hey Scott, I think you and me are the only one who actually drank.
I do a little bit.
I
Okay.
don't.
Well, that's what makes the drinking draw so much fun, because that means there's more on our bill.
I know.
Y'all still is much more.
Now I will drink a butter beer.
Oh, those are good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen one out in the wild. I've heard you can pretty much get them just about anywhere now, though.
It's called it's called Flying Cauldron. And
Yeah,
you can
Flying
find it at
Cauldron.
Walmart
You
every
have
once in a while.
to go to like a Books A Million store or a Cracker Barrel to find them in Mississippi.
Yeah. Scott,
Yeah.
I think you the one. Yeah, I think Scott is the one that put me up on them. I hadn't heard of them until Scott was like, "Yeah, you need to get these butter beers." Now my wife
We
is
used to get them
addicted
at
to them.
Walmart every year.
Yeah.
I bet the Lucky Rabbit has them up in Hattiesburg, because they have all
I
kinds.
looked last time and I did not see any there.
Really? Huh?
They
Okay.
have just about everything else in them.
Well, I stand
just
corrected.
like that.
Right.
It seems like something they would, but
Yeah.
Would a dwarf be considered man flesh?
no.
What?
What?
I think they're more.
They
dense
probably
than
say
you.
it was. They probably say it was kind of gamey.
It's like,
Kind of gamey, you know.
Okay. All right. I was just
Kinda
trying to figure
tough.
out like a cool phrase to say right in
That
here.
was
I don't
not
know
it.
what the
That definitely
like
was not it.
halfling flesh,
Stop.
halfling man
Stop.
flesh.
You're digging yourself a hole. Stop.
They don't like
I
each
know.
other. They don't like each other though.
I
Apparently,
know.
dwarves and are more aggressive towards dragons than humans.
I mean, would that be the politically correct term for them?
oh no.
I think they want to be called little people, something like that. Something like that.
It makes me
I don't
remember
know.
that old song "Short People" from the
Oh,
'70s.
God, I love that. Randy Newman.
No
Yeah,
reason
Randy
to
Newman.
live, as I recall. No
Oh
reason.
God, what was his name? Was it Randy Newman?
Randy Newman, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd get strung up now if you put that.
Of Toy Story fame.
Yeah. Right.
Short people got.
Did any of y'all ever watch the comedian Brad Williams?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Oh my God, yes.
I don't remember him.
He's a little
He's
fellow.
from. He was on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Was he?
I believe so. Hold on, let me look. I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
I'll have to look that up because he's a little person that.
Oh wait, no. Never mind. That's not what I was thinking of. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Are you mixing up all your little people there, Scott?
Well, I think there is another one. Let's see.
There's another one. There's
always
only
just
two.
another one.
Two little people that are comedians.
Like Brad Williams says, he's tired of people calling him Wee Man.
We
Yeah.
Man.
He said, I am not Wee Man.
Oh my gosh.
He said, there are more than one of us.
Anybody have any shows that are coming up?
Pensacon's our first one for the next year,
Yeah, I think
which
that's
I'll
a
probably
big trust.
see. I'll probably see all of y'all there, right?
I hope
Well,
so.
I haven't been in a few years.
Yeah.
But they won't let you in the building, I heard.
Yeah, probably not now.
That was at my request.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
I'll just
yeah.
walk in backwards and they'll think I'm leaving.
Look out.
Stephen. You need to do a fantasy one. I like that a lot.
I got one in my brain. Like it's got to wait in line behind dinosaur coloring books and Fiona McCool and all these other things that I wish I had. Well, I don't know. I don't wish I had a clone, but I wish I could do it all.
Yeah.
You kinda do have a
Too many
clone.
ideas.
That's
Huh?
Yeah,
me.
really.
Can I
Yeah.
have a fanboy moment and just say how honored I am to be just in the same room with Mr. Butler? Just
Oh,
Oh,
I'm just throwing
come
it out
on.
there.
Oh,
I was,
Yeah,
I,
okay, there it
Come on,
Here's
is.
man.
the fun
Hey,
part. He said, here's the rest of y'all.
I
Just
had to
Steven's
make
all
it.
he cares
I had
about.
to make it weird. I know. I had to make it weird.
yeah, I
I know that's
know.
what
It's
you're
weird
saying.
because you didn't say me.
Yeah, well, I mean, you
Yeah.
two,
oh yeah. Now we're all pissed off now.
it goes for all of y'all. But yeah, I've always
He
had
just named Steven in particular. So
yeah, I've always had I've always had a Jones, and for that style that Mr. Butler puts down is world renowned. It's fast, it's in a
Guys,
hurry,
well,
and it's
I was
excellent. So
I was talking to somebody else earlier today and talking about how not a whole lot of people does that like classic style anymore. I probably
mm,
name them on my hand, both my
yep,
hands if it would even be that much,
you're right.
Uh,
mhm.
You're absolutely right.
it's kind of becoming a lost art form inside of a becoming lost art form, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know,
Exactly.
you're
but
gonna be replaced with
that's
AI
just
eventually. Just let it go.
yeah. Oh Lord, have mercy. I don't even want to bring that up.
No, don't talk about it.
That's a trigger. If I
Yeah.
ever
Don't get us
saw
ill
one.
up in here, man. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Good gracious. Like, what did he say? What did he say?
Yeah. Shoo.
What did you say?
You don't want the YouTube AI getting mad at us either. So
No, no, no,
No.
no, no.
We don't want none of that action. None of it. None of it. None of it. But yeah, speaking for the rest of you guys too, I guess I've known quite a few of y'all now.
Yeah, great
Better
to
part
suck
of
up there afterwards.
15
That's fine.
years now. It's been an
Yeah.
honor and a
Yeah.
pleasure.
Well, I'm not much of a
It,
talker. I didn't actually get to speak to you yet.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to get to know
You're
you.
good. He
Yeah,
doesn't care about
likewise.
you anyway.
Likewise.
All he cares about is
Likewise.
Steven. So don't worry about it, Brian.
Oh my gosh, y'all
I
are true.
always wondered what the difference was between orcs and goblins. He didn't really in the
they're
I'm talking about in
spelled
the
different.
books. Yeah, I guess so. In the
Different
book,
letters.
The Hobbit, they were goblins and they rode around on those wargs or whatever, but they were never called orcs. That didn't happen until I guess Fellowship of the Ring, and they were called that whenever they went into the mines of Moria or whatever it was. But I'm like, they're the same
Mordor.
guys that were in The Hobbit, so why are you calling them? I think he just made it up as he went along. Tell you the
I
truth.
think it was
I think
fleshed out by Dungeons and Dragons, but yeah.
Well, that's when they started thinking about marketing. Like, oh wait, we got to have action figures and we got to have more.
Right,
characters.
right.
We need to name the stuff.
I'm pretty sure Dungeons
Yeah.
and Dragons where all the
I thought the
classifications.
goblins and orcs were different.
Well,
Yeah,
they
because
are now.
they made a
Now
reference
these
to it.
Urukai, yeah,
Yeah, he said these are
these
no
Urukai are
mere
definitely
goblins. He
different.
said these are Urukai. I was
Yeah.
like, these
Yeah,
the baddest of the bad. I remember that being said
yeah,
in the movie franchise. So I was like, okay,
yeah,
Urukai. Game done changed.
yeah.
But
We
it's posh.
they don't fear the light as much. They can.
Right. They can come out. They can come out during the daytime because they
Because
were
it's still
taunting
on
them at the Battle of Helm's Deep, and they
Helm's
said,
Deep.
"What of the dawn? We are the fighting
Fighting
Urukai. We're not
Urukai."
scared of the dawn."
Ah, yeah, they did say that. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I can be a nerd about some things.
Yes.
Yeah, this one's my nerd channel right here.
Yeah.
Talking about Lord of the Rings stuff. I like the Narnia stuff too. So they have all kind of crazy animals in that.
Okay, technically I finished.
Good because it's,
What?
You sure did. That looks awesome, Andy. I mean,
did.
even upside
Very,
down.
very
There we
nice.
go.
yeah.
That gummit Andy.
That is straight up Rankin Bass right there, buddy.
Yep.
That
He
is
is smoking
excellent.
old Toby.
Well, that is cool. Too. Look, I like that. Oh, look at. Oh man. Bilbo's back.
That's excellent.
Nice.
And nobody decided to draw the #1 chronic smoker, Radagast the Brown.
If I
That go-
did, it would look like Sylvester McCoy. Cause
I was,
I'm
I was
sorry,
like, geez.
With
I'm
the
a fan of